So as a dropshipper or e-commerce seller, the holiday season, Q4, with Christmas and Black Friday, Cyber Monday coming up, it is a super exciting time for sellers getting into the space and selling products on their stores, as this is the biggest buying season of the entire year. But as a beginner or someone who hasn't made successful sales before, it can also be pretty stressful of you having fear of missing out and wanting to make sure that you can take your piece of the pie on this season as well. So today I am here to tell you guys how you can prepare for this holiday season and Q4 order spike to make sure you're not missing out on potential sales and you can get the right amount of traffic to your store. Now, the first piece of advice that I'm going to give to all beginners is do not spend too much time selecting a product. This is a big thing that goes around in the dropshipping space is beginners will like to spend a lot of time and days looking for a successful product and getting scared at what if this is the wrong one? What if this one does better than the one I want? You guys can't spend too much time trying to find a successful product or else you won't have any sales at all, because trying to sell a not good product still gives you a better chance at making sales than not selling anything at all. So if you guys want to take advantage of this, spend minimal time, but do your due diligence to make sure you're selling a good product without spending too much time. If you have something that you think can be profitable, go with that, test it out, because it never hurts to try something else in the future. The second tip I'm going to give you guys is don't overspend. Another thing that I've personally been a victim of is, once again, having FOMO or fear of missing out and overspending on campaigns and promotions, hoping to get some traffic built up. So with this holiday season coming around, obviously there's lots of traffic and lots of potential buyers, and with this comes ad costs. So if you guys are spending money on ads and you're not getting sales, but you know you have a good product or you're very confident in your store, overspending on ads can be very easy to do and can even make you think that maybe if you spend more money, you can have more success in your store, which isn't always the case. When you're selling in your Shopify store, you still want to make sure you're within reasonable testing budgets and not overspending on your products, because regardless of what time of year it is, regardless of how many people are out there wanting to buy products, a bad product still isn't going to sell any better than it would any other time of the year. So if you guys are spending a few days worth of ad budget on your product and it's not getting sales, keeping this running or even increasing your budget isn't a good idea, and you still want to make sure you're going by the standard rule that I usually give beginners. Test a product on a normal size ad budget for about 3 to 5 days, and if you're not getting sales, then cut it and start something new. So you don't want to overspend. This is a big problem that a lot of people have issues with, is you're super excited and looking forward to this holiday season, so you spend a lot of time and put a lot of emotional attachment and effort into the store you're building, and because you have this attachment and you're super excited about what could possibly come to you, you're not willing to give up as easily, because now you have an emotional attachment to your store and this product you're selling, and it's a lot harder to detach from that. So when you're starting out, you want to make sure that you're putting minimal effort in, not building some crazy huge multi-$1,000 dropshipping store here. Spend less than a day on your store, test it for a couple days, and if you see potential profit and great success, then you can spend more time optimizing your store, building something much better, because from the get-go, building an amazing store and having great advertisements isn't the most important thing. Now, with those few mistakes to the side, how to get ready for the holiday season. Since we have a little bit of time until this big moment comes around, you guys want to be prepared. So this includes having products ready to go. Spend some time now before you run your store to get 3 to 5 winning products ready to go, to where if you're testing something for a few days, you can waste as little time as possible cutting that product and starting a new one without having to do the whole product research step again, because that could be wasting time, and before you know it, the holiday season is going to be over and you're missing all of your potential sales. So get those products ready to go, make sure you can flip them out in a day or less, and have creatives ready as well, which moves on to the next thing I was going to talk about, is the same for products. Make sure you have winning creatives ready to test out, even just of a single product. Make sure you can switch creatives, test different strategies, test different locations, and be ready way to change things up all the time, because in this holiday season, with a mass influx of buyers, you also need to be ready for mass changes within your advertisements, your products, and everything regarding your store. But overall, getting ready for the holiday season as a dropshipper just entails as being ready for change. Now, the first store you create isn't going to be successful, and you can't expect an amazing or life-changing amount of revenue during this holiday season unless you have a great product. There's going to be thousands of dropshippers making hundreds of thousands of dollars within this holiday season in Q4 alone. So if you want to be part of these people, make sure you have the resources ready to go, and make sure you also utilize a reliable supplier, because if you do have a store that blows up, you want to make sure there's no quality control issues or stock issues from your supplier. So make sure you're using a trusted and reputable dropshipping supplier like Zendrop that can get all of your orders at a good price and fast shipping time without any worries of orders coming up. If you guys have any more questions or need help getting started with dropshipping during this holiday season, leave a comment below and I'll try to get back to as many as I can soon. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.